Hi ladies, welcome to my home. This is where we're going to be creating some rituals for a moon tent or for a red tent, so that you can find a little bit more ease and comfort through the discomfort of your period and menstruation time. So if we talk a little bit about what is a red tent, a moon tent, or a moon teepee, this used to be a very ancient practice that women would gather in their communities and villages during their menstruation, during their bleed. So in the past, women would usually get their periods around the new moon, because that's the downward flow. That's when it happens, like the downward flow of like all plants and trees and nature. Everything kind of like goes back down into the roots, and this is when women used to get their bleed. So they would get together in these moon tents, bleed together, bleed on the earth, and help each other, give each other massages, give each other some love, and take drinks, take herbal teas to ease the menstruation. And that was also a time when they would go into introspection, and when they left the tent, they would bring messages to the village about crops, about the rains, about floods, about when to sow or to stay there or not. So it was a very respected time in ancient times. It was very respected when women would bleed, and we have kind of lost that connection. But I am here today to help you reconnect with that and to give yourself some love and affection during this time, so that you can come out of it feeling stronger and with a renewed energy. Because when we do not honor our bleed, meaning I am menstruating and then of course I go to work because we have to. So you go to work and then you go to the gym and you work out really hard, you go running, and then you get back home and you barely have any sleep. This is kind of going to set the tone for your next cycle, for your next 28 days or so. So it's really, really important that during our menstruation, we reduce the amount of social interactions, of physical activity. We sleep more, we drink more water, and we embody these self-care practices that I'm about to show you. So this is my kitchen. And here I'm just boiling some water. We're going to prepare a foot bath that you can either use for your feet, or you can use the same recipe, let's say, for your herbal bath that you can do it after you shower. I'm going to explain to you how to do both. So I have boiling water here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to add, I'm going to add some herbs to this. You can add, like a handful, and you can really use your intuition. So which herbs to use? Some herbs that I like to use either for a bath or a foot bath are during the menstruation are calendula. So calendula is an ally for feminine healing, feminine power. It is anti-inflammatory, and it supports feminine health. So just like a handful or so. And then I'm also going to use mugwort. So mugwort is also called artemisia. And this is a plant that helps to kind of like shield our energy. So when we have our period, it's like our crown chakra and our root chakra are completely open, and we become like antennas. So we kind of like get information from everyone. And that's why a lot of women feel drained, really tired, and so on. And this plant here, mugwort or artemisia, helps with that energetic shield, and it also aids menstrual health and womb health. Here. And then the last one that I'm going to use is lavender, blue lavender. First of all, it smells so amazing. It helps to really calm down, to relax our muscles, to relax our senses through aromatherapy and through the power of this plant as well. And here I'm just adding like 1 handful. And it looks so pretty. So once you have your herbs, you can also use, say, chamomile, you can use valerian root, you can use raspberry leaf. You can just like use your own intuition, because usually your intuition is going to tell you which herbs to use and which herbs to not use. So I have everything here. It smells really amazing, and all I'm gonna do is I'm going to cover it. I'll cover it, I'll let it sink in, and then afterwards I'm going to strain it. So if I am going to do the foot bath, I can leave it here for at least like 10 minutes, let everything settle. Then I'm going to strain it in a big bowl, and I'm going to put half of the bowl of the hot water, and then half of the bowl of cold, like 1/2 of hot water, and then 1/2 of cold water. And you're gonna put your feet in there and see if it's bearable. It should feel hot, okay? So it should be hot, but like not burn you. But it's not supposed to be lukewarm, okay? So the foot bath helps to relax the entire body, because we have the reflexology points in our feet, and these reflexology points, they connect to our organs, to other parts of our bodies. So it's really, really nice to do it. Another thing that I like to add if I'm doing a foot bath is coarse salt. I add some like 3 handfuls of coarse salt, and it really helps like to release energetically all that is not mine, all negativity, all pain. So you do that, sit there with your feet in the water, cover yourself for about 10 to 15 minutes, then dry your feet, put on some socks, and you're good to go. And if you decide to use this for a herbal bath, then you really need to wait until it's lukewarm. So like you can prepare it, you can even prepare it in the morning, and then come back at night, strain it, heat it up just a little bit until it's lukewarm, take your regular shower, and then turn off the shower, and then you're going to pour the water, the herbal water, from your neck down. We never put the water on our head, on our third eye, because these are the higher chakras, and they are usually, most of the time, they're open and they are working well, so we don't work with them. It's from the neck down, just like, you know, visualizing the power of the herbs cleansing you and recharging you with their positive energies. And then you leave the shower, and you do not dry yourself like this, you just pat dry, and you're good to go. So these two things can also be done together. So like you could say do a foot bath, and then go have your shower and do the herbal bath if you have the time, or you can do either one or the other. The power of plants is something really amazing for women to tap into, because originally we were the medicine women, we were the original doctors, and plants were the original medicine. So by reconnecting to that, we reconnect to a part of us that has been dormant. And by doing that, we also become more autonomous and less reliant on, say, doctors or Western medicine. Of course, sometimes we have to go to those, but the path of reconnecting to herbs and natural ways of dealing with your cycle is really important for us to gain more empowerment as women. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you do it. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions and if you would like to learn more. I have a free masterclass I'm going to link here in the description, where you can learn more about embracing your cyclical nature. So just go down to the link below, sign up, and you're going to get a 1.5-hour masterclass on feminine cyclicality. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.